Hey everyone, welcome to Reverse Homesteading. It is actually the same evening of my last video. I did that in the morning this morning, early morning. It's looking like rain, which is expected. Tomorrow is going to be 28, so still quite warm. So I have to make sure everything's watered. And I think I'm on top of everything because these little seedlings here, the beans look a little sad. The ones I put out to start getting used to the conditions, so they'll revive with some water and overnight. Whenever I'm going to transplant something, I usually do it at night or as close to dusk as I can because it's cooler for the little plants and they adjust much better than having to get through a whole day of hot or warm weather. The cooler temperatures really seem to make it easier for them. While I'm here, I'm going to pick up some garlic that have fallen over, as in they're ready to be harvested, I would say. I'm not counting on them being very big. Oh, that's not too bad. Alrighty, so at least the bulb has separated into little cloves. The corm, that is. The corm has separated into cloves. Probably shouldn't be just doing this with my hands. I just decided to do it on the spur at the moment. Not so bad at all. I'll only take the ones that are actually falling over. Some of them will be a bit wee. That's okay. I'm just pulling my poppies out of the bottom of my fruit trees like a weed, not being too careful, and I'm just quickly planting them in here in my garden bed that used to be potatoes until I used a cover crop of mustard, and that's most of the mulch you can see there. I have 4 black creme tomatoes in here, so everything should get pollinated if it's got another reason for the bees to visit. With these beautiful poppies, I'm not even going to bother taking the poppy flower heads off. They do tend to wilt a lot when you transplant them. I have done that before. They usually survive. Technically I should cut back a bunch of foliage too, but I'm not even going to bother with that. I am just going to establish them here and water them in thoroughly. It's the end of the day, so they shouldn't get too much transplant shock. Our 2 little Granny Smith apples are getting bigger. Pretty cool. And this one over here. Interesting thing here, you can see the dill flowers coming out of their pod. That's pretty interesting. This is supposed to be a lemon drop tomato. Doesn't look very droppy to me. Might be lemony. I wonder if it got cross-pollinated. It's the first year I've had it. So I bought it as a plant. So it's supposed to be pear-shaped. That's the pear cherry tomato shape. It looks pretty round to me. So I hope I'm wrong, but that's rather interesting. There aren't any cherry tomato blossoms at the moment. Definitely weren't when this went in. There is a cherry tomato over there, but pretty sure it didn't have blossoms, so it could have got cross-pollinated with the wrong thing. But I'm hoping not, because I was really looking forward to lemon drops, because they're my hubby's favourite. Anyway, we shall see. Just because it's produced a couple of round does not mean it's not going to do the pear-shaped thing. As you can see, the tomatoes are doing really well up here, in amongst the blueberries and the rhubarb, eureka lemon. they've put on quite a bit of foliage and they're looking quite happy. I'll take some more lower leaves off to encourage some upward growth, and I'll have to start trellising them. My tangelo flowers are finally out. So pretty. The ants have found them already, as you can see. Ants are good pollinators. They smell like a fruity version of jasmine. So that's pretty special. Lovely new leaves, and they're looking quite healthy. Still haven't made a big cage for it, but I will. Well, that's not a bad little shoulder season garlic harvest. Some of them are quite a decent size. So I will dry those off outside away from critters, and then I can put them inside so that they'll store properly. So you just wait until the outside's papery and the tops have completely dried off. But I hope you're having fun in your garden. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.